Good morning and happy Monday. Look at this kitty. She wanted to say hello while I started filming. It's so silly, kitty. So as you can see, I am hanging out here in our sunroom. That was raining and having some problems last week. And that's kind of how I'm feeling. I'm feeling wiped out and tired. And like everything's just a little bit of a mess and a disaster. Things are not where they are supposed to be. We've got humidifiers out, we've got buckets trying to hold all the water. I'm just really tired. I worked all day Saturday trying to get the math done for our startup and we were successful. Yesterday I didn't film anything because I was busy, but I helped a baby cousin, who's 3 years old, learn how to go ice skating for the very first time, which was just adorable in every regard. And we did get some sad news about a family thing. I'm not gonna get into that, but I figure I should mention that like there's other secret things lurking in the background that people don't always like to talk about but are there. And so I'm just presenting that as a sad thing that I'm not going to talk about because I don't want to expose other people's private things, but it's something that's weighing on me. And that's kind of what I wanted to talk about today. As a startup founder, I think it's really important that you talk about when things are hard and not just pretend that everything is happy and shiny and whatever all of the gosh darn time. I think fundraising really screws with your head. I feel like I've been so down ever since I started doing the fundraising game. You know, we've gotten almost entirely no's. Granted, that's what fundraising is about. You go and reach out to like 50 people and you hope that you get one yes. And the very first thing to recognize is that, first of all, this is something that everybody goes through. You are not alone. So every time I've talked to another founder who has either done this before or is in the middle of it, everybody's feeling sad. Everybody's feeling stressed. When it comes to like, what do you do when you're in like not the best headspace? For me, the best thing is to just keep working, but also make sure to not have work be your only thing and have something else to look forward to. I've especially been putting so much of an emphasis on working out and playing sports. Sports especially cheer me the heck up, which is why I'm doing broomball and hockey and cross-country skiing, and I might be doing too much. I may have overcommitted. And also having special moments like taking my baby little 3-year-old cousin on his very first time skating ever. I've been hanging out with my cousins a lot since moving back to Minnesota, but before that, I never really saw them regularly ever. And that's just like a really special moment. It was really cute. Right when he got started, he fell down, was lying on his stomach, and he was looking real sad. And I just got right down with him, and I got on my stomach and put my head next to his. I was like, hey man, isn't it fun to fall? And yeah, so if you're a founder out there and you're doing the fundraising game and it's just like real lousy and you know, it's literally raining in your sunroom and you didn't have internet for a week and you're waiting to hear back from investors and it's stressing you out, like, hey man, isn't falling fun? So I hope you're all doing well out there.
Feel like this is something that's going to compel them to change their behavior. And then we're using like different AI models to like create more dynamic ways of saying, how do we make sustainability a selling point and not just some random number that no one knows what to do with?
So yeah, to give you an idea of how messed up our sunroom is. So this is the sunroom. Where the chair is where I normally sit to film. The background stuff here. And here's the damage. We got some water damage. Got some buckets. We've got a cat. Buddy! So yeah, it's just a bit of a mess over here. Just a bit. Hey guys, I am on my way to the gym. I have gotten none of the things I wanted done today. I haven't finished my video for this week. It's so freaking long. Meanwhile, I started cleaning the house a bit, but I didn't get everything I wanted to get done. And so now I'm going to the gym, and I am just in a horrible mood. just really bummed out. I'm not feeling jammed up. I keep finding more places where the cats have peed, and I don't know what to do about that. They keep peeing places. It's just, look at them. They're staring at me. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Kitties. Sasha, I'm talking about you. Why do you keep peeing? It's so rude. So they keep peeing. So I keep having to hide things. We keep putting plastic on things. And they keep doing it. And I can't tell who it is and what the cadence is. But like, even over here, we've got this little bookshelf thing. Like, this doesn't match any of their other pee things. But look, there's just random cat pee here. Why? Why the bookshelf? Is it because the litter is right here? Sasha, now are you gonna pee there? I haven't had time to clean that one. I already cleaned 2 others. It's just chaos. I gotta pack up and I gotta go gym or something. Happy Monday, folks. Hey, I got back from the gym and I played pickleball with Dave. And I feel a lot better. Apparently all I needed in my day was some pickleball, though I was a bit disappointed to learn that one of the reasons I was doing so well was because Dave was playing with his left hand and not his right hand, and I didn't notice. And he still won. How rude. But I remembered that today was Martin Luther King Day. And that the reason why we probably haven't heard back from investors yet is because they weren't at work. So everyone else I know who's been in the bid accelerator who's tried to raise money from these guys said they tend to be pretty fast with their no's. But since I sent them numbers over the weekend, that may have slowed them down a bit. But if it's gonna be a fast no, it's probably gonna happen tomorrow, maybe before 2 o'clock. So we'll see. I was very like, oh, maybe I still have a chance because they haven't gotten back to me yet. And then I was like, oh no, wait, nobody was working today. So they maybe were just on vacation and not paying attention and aren't thinking of me and my personal mental health. How dare they? How dare they? No, these are good people. They're good people. I'm not too worried about that, but yeah. Get a shower and then maybe watch a little TV and go to bed. So cool, bye. Hello, good afternoon. It is Tuesday, and if you are thinking, oh my gosh, I watched the last episode and I saw that cliffhanger when Carolyn was wearing this sweater. Good news. What's the good news? What happened? I'm not gonna share too much because I don't know what I should or shouldn't share. But basically they are not moving forward with investing in us right now. However, they liked what they saw and they are interested in seeing what happens once we start getting more customers, signing our very first realtors, and like actually getting things off the ground, which is incredibly fair. And one of the reasons why I didn't want to talk to those guys was that we were so early stage that I didn't feel like it made sense to talk to them. So, but what was exciting and why I've been like hyped about it is rather than just being like, no, come back later, they were like, come back later. We're thinking about these things. But also, do you want us to send your deck around to all of the different angels who we work with? So from what I've heard, I don't know that they do that for everybody who pitches. So that was exciting. So yeah, and I was happy about that. So it wasn't a no, it wasn't a yes, but it was kind of in between. And it's basically giving them like a tentative stamp of approval on our startup. So that was cool. I'm feeling optimistic, which is great because as you know, yesterday I was really sad. So, but the only other thing that's going on is we're getting more water damage. It's been raining, it's getting really warm. Broom ball has been canceled again because the ice rink is so slushy. Listen, I love my hardcore cold winters, and yes, it was a little hardcore over the holidays, but like, I don't like this melting thing. Because you know, it's not cold enough. In Minnesota, it's not cold enough to go on the lake. This is not the Minnesota I was advertised. It's supposed to be cold here. What a joke. What a joke that is. Okay, so we've got some damage up here. Can't really see it until all the lights are on. Here we go. Okay. So up here, you probably barely see it, but this thing, the bubbles. So our dehumidifier is getting a workout. It's very exciting. Hello, it is Friday, January 20th, and I have been in a horrible mood for the entire week. Have I gotten work done? Yes, but like, I don't feel like I've gotten work done. I've been in a weird, not super happy state all week this week, and I haven't been filming because I haven't wanted to. Even though I love filming and I love working on this series, and it's one of the things that typically cheers me up. For some reason, talking to the camera is really fun, and I put on a really happy face while doing it, but I haven't wanted to. And I was going to have a meeting today, and I was excited to have that meeting because that meant I would be making progress and talking to a human, because part of the reason I'm probably not doing so great is I haven't really had any meetings this week, and I like having meetings because talking to humans makes me feel better. So that meeting was canceled, but I have another meeting with Mike soon, and I'm in a funk. I'm in a funk that I can't bunk. I don't know if that is a phrase that anyone has ever made, or if it makes any sense. But that is where we are. So I know I seem relatively cheerful right now. I am forcing it for the camera, but I am not. I'm not cheerful. I might be able to get into the meeting and be cheerful, but we're gonna, you know, it is 10:20 a.m. and I haven't had breakfast yet. And so we're gonna play the Let's Get Carolyn to Feel Less Depressed game, and that involves making breakfast, drinking a third cup of tea, and watching dumb videos on YouTube to cheer me up. So let's see if it works. We've got 38 minutes. Ow! I am grump. This is a forcible joy meal. I put too much butter on my toast, and I have eggs. Forcible joy. Okay, I cleaned a little bit, and now it's time for the meeting, and I am maybe presentable. Maybe I can do well. I did it! I performed joy. Did you hear that crack? Man, I'm like hardcore or something. And another thing. This young gentleman has officially been caught peeing for 19 locations in this house. Admit it! Admit your mistakes! So I have done the unimaginable, and we have called a cat behavioralist, and they will come here tomorrow and tell us how to stop this. This is insane. I almost shared last week or the week before an update on the cat peeing situation. I got it, so here it is. So you can get the full update. But I realized that I never gave you guys an update on the cats and the peeing situation. For those of you who maybe missed it, my cats tried to pee on my beautiful couch, which is now covered in plastic. And they were doing so well, and we were like, it's been a month, they haven't peed anywhere weird. This is so exciting. And then just all hell broke loose again. So let's go on adventure. We're headed to the basement. Basically what happened was they peed on one of the chairs in the basement. There was a cushion here before. And that blanket got peed on too, but it's been clean. It seems to be okay. And so the cushion is in the laundry room. It looks like it's gonna make a full recovery. However, we had a pillow that also went on this chair, and that was lost in the cat incident. On top of that, we used to have a cat tree in this corner, and they peed on the cat tree, and that stains on the ground here. So then we were like, all right, well, we need to go get litter boxes. And so we got one new litter box. This is the original litter box there. This is the new litter box, which they started peeing next to instead of in, which was confusing. Then, over the holidays, after he was on the chair, that is when we got the newest litter box. It is massive. It is much bigger and much cheaper. And now that we've gotten this litter box, they have not peed next to the litter box anymore. They're only peeing in the newest litter box. And we don't know what's going on. But we are hoping that this is the end. And also, we are not accepting any more visitors in our house to stay overnight until further notice. Yeah, that's the situation. The cat monstrosity is still not over. It's still going. And we are just trying to survive the sale. So, Dave, anything I've got to share? Excellent. All right, moving on. So yeah, no, this is a not great situation. There's so much cat pee. It's everywhere. Here's the snow situation. Snowed all day yesterday. Hi Joey, might as well do an intro. I'm Carolyn. Thank you so much for helping with this. So I'm gonna set this up right here and go pick him up. Here comes Buddy. Hi Buddy. Look, it's clean. Check it out. Do you see the cell phone? Can you tell what we're doing? Well, I did some quick Googling. It seems like this behavior might indicate that, you know, something's wrong. Gosh, how long has this been recording? Gosh, 11 minutes. Well, I gotta go soon, but I guess I'll just leave him here. It seems to be an issue.
How's it going? Did you have any luck?
I'll leave you alone. Sorry for interrupting. And this is what he's doing immediately after.
Gotta clean your butt.
Always thought that was kind of funny. No, I'm worried. Well, been a bit of a goofy day, but Buddy the cat is on his way home. Turns out, my cat isn't just a jerk, like the vet said. Turns out he was sick, so he had what's called crystals, which I don't actually know what crystals mean. Let's Google it. It just says that it's normal for them to pop up in cat urine, but sometimes they get bad. Okay, so he had crystals and a UTI, which is why he's been peeing everywhere. I don't know why the 2 other times we went to the vet, they were unable to find it, but after showing them the video of our Buddy the cat struggling in the bathroom, yeah, so he gets pain meds, he gets pets, and brand new food. He has to eat a lot of fancy prescription food now, so that's exciting. So he's on his way home now. So we're gonna make sure to give him a lot of love. We've almost never had our cats like have a problem before, but this is like the first time we've had a medical emergency situation. So very happy that it's treatable, but it's also funny because he just seemed fine. So poor Buddy, but he's gonna be okay. And yeah, we still have the cat behavioralist coming tomorrow. So that will be interesting. We'll see how it goes. But honestly, the only reason that we were able to figure out what was wrong with our cat was because of the cat behavioralist. He was like, oh, can you film them going to the bathroom? Because maybe we'll figure out what's wrong with them then. And I was like, okay. And like literally if the vet had suggested that like a month ago, we could have been in a different situation. So we were just told to like listen to yowling, but apparently when Buddy's in pain, he just gets really quiet. Okay. This weekend is filled with cats. Hi, Ricky. Hello. Do you need cats? Oh, maybe not. It's very unclear with you. You just sound so unhappy, and yet you definitely want attention. Yes, hello. Yes, hello. Now, what do you think? How do you think I'm doing in my life and career, motivation, stuff like that? What do you think? What? You really so disappointed in me that you stopped talking completely? Yes. Cat sitting.